Hello everyone. Okay, let's continue Divinity. We did a lot of stuff last stream. I was thinking that we could deliver the grain order to the farming area. Maybe visit the Cursed Abbey could do that as well. Head to the barracks. Be able to head to the farmlands from there. Oh yeah, I should be able to make poisons now. Should buy some medium flasks. Hello, Liana. Maybe I need to visit the apothecary in Rivertown Market. Yeah, I did.
Outstanding.
I just went into a random cave and found it while doing another quest. I could try it on someone. Transform your opponent into a harmless creature ready for the slaying. I might not be using it much since I'm more of a rogue. I like seeing these different spells. Yeah, changed into a frog. Got there really fast though. You can, if you don't unequip your weapon when you talk to someone, you have an option to challenge them into a fight. People will get upset at you if you're wielding your weapon while looking at them.
We should call for help. My wares are needed and I've wasted too much time listening to your petty complaints already.
Go screw your wares, human. My ale needs to be in a cool cellar as soon as may be. If it warms up anymore, it'll spoil. I get the first aid that comes along.
Don't be ridiculous. Your ale tastes like cat piss, warm or cold. Boiling it couldn't make it any worse than it is. I get the first help that comes along.
You piggy humans got the taste buds of trolls. You wouldn't know a fine brew if you were swimming in it.
How long are these two creepy arguing here? That would be cool. I mean, we ran into someone who had been turned into a boar at some point. There should be the turn to farmlands.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
To the Cursed Abbey, northeast. May the gods have mercy on their tortured souls.
Excellent. Outstanding. Fantastic.
Greetings to you, stranger. Hope you're not one of them villains who attack honest tradesmen traveling the roads these days. Greetings, traveler. Worry not, you have nothing to fear from me if you behave yourself. What's your business being in this region? Morosa, I'm no bandit, and I hope you can say the same. I'm not in a trusting mood these days, so perhaps you'll want me to tell me about your purpose traveling these dangerous roads. Good day, sir. Alas, I am hard-pressed just now and cannot waste time. Worry not. My name is Alan the Trader. I'm a traveling merchant and I supply the farmers with any of the wares they call for. Maybe you're also interested in buying something. No? Alas, the farmers hereabouts aren't in the mood for purchasing either. The recent troll attacks, you know. The farmers are like to be driven off the land if it continues, so naturally they don't think of anything else. And that ain't good for my business. Troll attacks. Oh, I go talk to the farmer Homer if you want to hear about the damn trolls. His farm is east of the bridge that connects the farmlands with Aelroth. Or maybe you should go talk to Reginald. Poor bastard lost his son to the trolls lately. Like as not, he'll have a few insights for any who seek to harm the stinking beasts. Yeah, I might. And another thing, if you stay on this road, you'll come to the Cursed Abbey. Be cautious as a cat in a kennel near that place. I've heard many strange and horrible tales from them as being too close. I'd strongly advise you to give the Abbey a wide berth, but of course it's up to you. Right, enough talk. I have to visit a lot more farmers this day. Farewell. Thank you for the good advice. Name Homer has been completely ruined. Where's the door to this place? Oh. Over here, suffering gods. I haven't talked to anybody for what feels like weeks. Did you see him? He's out there looking for me. Why are you so nervous? I'm on the run, stranger. My name is Richard, and I was a noble knight stationed at Stormfist Castle, but I made a grievous mistake. The late Duke's son has sent an assassin after me. So why did the Duke's son hire an assassin to kill you? That malignant brat Janus wants me dead because I questioned the circumstances of his father's death. Something about how the old Duke died seemed fishy to me. I was quietly looking into the matter, but Janus found out. You suspect Janus killed his own dad. Tell me more about what you found out. Frankly, I doubted that Duke died of a heart attack. I've been boar hunting with him. That man could run up a mountainside as fast as I can run along the flat. Or I could before my legs got so knackered. I knew he had a heart as strong as a stag, so I suspect that something else had killed him. Tell me more. His name's Crawler, and he's a backstabber 4th rank in the Guild of Assassins. Like all evil men, he felt the need to have a good cloak over me when he thought me helpless. That's how I escaped him, twice so far, the numbskull. But I'm getting tired now, and my legs hurt like hell from the creeping and running I've had to do over the past few days. And do you know where Crawler is hiding? He must be nearby. I can feel his rotten presence. Being a 4th grade assassin, he's a master of stalking his prey, but nobody seems to have told him that nobody wears all black outfits here in the farmlands. If you spot him, you'll know him. It's spotting him in the first place that's the trick. Very well, I'll go teach this assassin some tricks of my own. Please find him before he finds me. There's somebody moving about outside the barn. Oop. We do have another storyline about finding the Duke's murderer. This might be it. 2 quests tying into one. So the farmland should be this way. Homer. Greetings, stranger. Name's Homer. Own this farm together with my wife Trisha. How can I help? Tell me more about Trisha. Trisha is a fine and decent woman, and she's famed hereabouts for her cooking, especially her tempting butterleaf biscuits. Ooh. You know, when I saw her in the market of Rivertown for the first time, I fell for her like a bullock falling down a well. What can you tell me about your farm? I inherited this farm from my grandfather. The old man wasn't satisfied with his life in the big town, so he decided he might do better settling down in a rural area. With hard work, he built a productive farm within 5 years. Aye, if it wasn't for the trolls, this place could be a paradise. Got problems with trolls, friend? Oh aye, the trolls have been raiding our farms and killing the cattle. One nasty brute even tried to attack me several days ago, while I was coming back from a 5-acre pasture. 5 acre. Lucky I saw him coming and ran into the hay barn with the stable boy. The big bastard beat on the door a while then gave up. The troll I meant, not the stable boy. Lucky it was that Trisha had the sense to stay in the house. I heard her screaming with panic the whole time, and I was deadly afraid she might rush out to try to save us. Hey friend, you're an adventurer by your looks. Why don't you go on a troll hunt and free us of their maraudings? Perhaps I could aid you, friend. I've yet to meet a troll that could draw living breath after a fight with me. Well, don't be too cocky. Trolls don't kill with their bad breath, but with sharp talons. Let one get inside your garden, it will gut you faster than you can say knife. Where can I find the main lair of these trolls? And don't tell me I've just to follow my nose. You know as well as I that their stench seems to be coming from every which way. I once spotted what seemed to be the main troll lair when I was out fishing in the river. There's a bridge to the west, which connects the Elroth region to the farmlands. Cross that bridge and head straight to the southwest. Time to go, I think. Well met, stranger. We don't get visits from townspeople that often. My name's Trisha and I'm wife to Homer, one of the local farmers. I'd like to learn more about living on a farm. It's a way of life that's always tempted me. Oh, it's a pretty tedious life sometimes, I can tell you. Always having to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to see after the damned animals. Oh, please, don't mind my dwarfish. It's just that farm life can sometimes be so boring compared to Rivertown. That's where I'm from, you know. Do you ever get any free time? The farm is big and we don't have enough farm hands. What with all the farm work and household chores, my husband and I barely get any time to relax together. We didn't grow up in the farmlands. No, I was the daughter of a reputable merchant in Rivertown. I didn't get along with my father very well. He was a touchy old skinflint. When a big hunky farmer came and swept me off my feet, I was all for it. I'll admit that I didn't love Homer to begin with. I just wanted to get away from my dad, but my husband is such a good, sweet-natured man, it was impossible not to fall in love with him. Did your father accept your decision to go living on a farm? No, of course not. He refused to come to the wedding, never replied to my letters, and when I went to visit him just before he died, he told me that he despised me. My father thought that I would take over his business one day, you see. I believe that was the only thing he ever really loved. Anyway, he cut me off without a penny. Lucky thing I have a good husband with a productive farm as compensation. I hadn't considered the getting up early aspect of farming. I think life on a farm would be an option if I managed to live to retirement. Still, life on a farm is very healthy, my friend. You don't get sick often and you spend lots of time out in the fresh air. Sometimes. Usually about 4 in the morning. I forget that I've never seen a place that's as beautiful as the farmlands. There's some rumors about recent troll attacks on livestock. Oh dear, yes. We all live in fear and the menfolk simply can't get rid of those stinking monsters. One tried to attack Homer, but luckily he saw it coming and locked himself up in the barn, and a troll killed poor Reginald's son. It threw his torn corpse in the river. Oh, it was a terrible sight to see when they dragged it out. Please tell me more about this Reginald. Since the death of his only son, Reginald's heart is filled with grief. Poor man. You can find his farm to the east near Stormfist Castle, but you should be very careful if you talk with him. Reginald can react very emotionally. It's the grief, you understand. Getting late. I'd better go now. Okay. Hello, stranger. I'm looking for somebody who could deliver a note to a friend of mine. Perhaps you're interested. Well met, what can I do for you? My lover Gareth has joined the army. I think he regrets the decision, but he's bound by his oath, and now because of that orc war, he can't even leave the barracks. I've written him a love letter. We parted with bad words that I would take back, but there is no one who can take it to him. I'm pining away for the loss of him. Don't worry, oh faithful heart, I'll deliver this note as soon as possible. Thank you. Oh, poor Gareth must know that I still love him and think of him every moment of the day. Do you know where Gareth is stationed? Actually no, and my duties here won't allow me to search for him anyway. I doubt if the damn heartless officers at the barracks would tell me where he is. Oh, Gareth might as well be sent away on a dangerous mission. He might die. Now we're gonna find the army barracks. You have a map, don't you? Look, here it is. So many errand boy quests. I have no idea what these elixirs actually do. Oh, well, that's the barrack. Oh no, that's the inn. Plus, unholy god. Oh, sorry. Hello there, young fellow. What are you doing? Wandering across the countryside. Good morrow, farmer. Had any news of late? So young Duke Janus says he's the Divine One, does he? Well, I for one hope the rumor is true. His dad, gods give him rest, was a fair enough ruler, but these hard times need something more than that. We need a semi-divine protector. Semi-divine. Dog. Semi-divine is such a insulting way of saying half-god. Oh, here's Reginald. Oh, leave me alone, please. I don't want to be rude, but I'm not in the mood to talk right now. I've lost my faith in the decency of the world. There's no justice, there's just us. I'm lost in rage and sorrow. What happened to you, good man? My son and I went on a hare hunt. It was a beautiful day. The sun was blazing and we were boiling even in our light hunting leathers. Then it attacked without warning. We were attacked. Troll, damn its stinking guts. It hid in the wheat field till we came up close to it. I tried to protect my son, but I was thrown down and away. The troll ripped him with its filthy claws. Gods, I can still hear him screaming. I tried to help him, but my leg was broken. Oh gods, why didn't that thing take me instead? Why couldn't it have killed me too? I'd have given my soul to save my boy. Sorry, old man. It may mean little to you now. You have taken such a grievous loss, but I'll see to it that the death of your son is avenged. Brave word, stranger. The death of a whoop of trolls won't bring my son back to me, don't you understand? The boy was so young and innocent. After my wife left me, he was the only person in the world that mattered to me. I'm not asking him for a resting place right now. Good day to you, mercenary. I've judged your trade right. Have I not? My name's Tom. I'm looking for a reliable, bright-witted person to do a job for me. You see, I've had some troubles with a cattle thief recently. I want him tracked down and a word of his identity brought back to me. What do I look like to you, a bloodhound? If someone's stealing your cattle, call the militia. Listen, over the last week, somebody has made off with no less than 4 of my best cows. I know it was a man, not a stinking troll, because trolls don't leave tracks made by human-sized boots. I'll find your cattle rustler for you, Tom. It sounds an interesting case. I'm reasonably sure the thief must live hereabouts. To lead stolen cows more than a few miles without attracting attention is next to impossible in a country area like this. Yeah, well, here's the barracks. Oh no, never mind, this is Stormfist Castle. Not welcome there. The assassin is supposed to be somewhere in the farmlands. There's something hostile down there. Rufus. Leave the farmland, stranger. Too many bad things have been happening around here of late. I don't know if you're part of it, but either way, you're best off kicking the dust of this place from your heels. If you're worried, friend, tell me what ails thee. Well, it might not seem like much, but I saw a queer man lurking near my cornfield, dressed in all black. Ah, he was, and I got the impression that he was looking for something, or someone. Didn't like his manner. Not at all, I didn't. You saw a man walking through the cornfields. Is that all that's got it so jumpy? There was something wrong about him, stranger. Fear sends shivers down my spine. I've seen plenty of killers in my time. You, for instance. But this fellow was no mercenary or soldier. This one was a viper in a man's skin. If I ever saw one, I only spoke a few words to him, but I saw he was the type to cut a man's throat, just for fun of watching him flop about. Steer clear if you want my advice. You know of any other troubles around here? Hey, go to the cornfield. Oh, there he is. That's not a cornfield. This place is huge. What are you doing? Here, get out. Are you the mysterious assassin following Sir Richard? What? You know? That means you know where Sir Richard is. Tell me. I will not hand over an innocent person to the likes of you. Then I will beat it out of you. Returning to early game quests. Oh yeah, was there a teleporter here? Yeah, there's supposed to be one. Looks like it's below the fields on the map. Slightly above the town below. There's some trolls.
I can't cast any more spells.
Ow. I probably should have seen that coming. Cave filled with barrels of poison. Ow, fuck. You need to walk through. Well, that's good to know, so you can throw these barrels to poison enemies. Where's this teleporter? Ooh, that guy hurts.
My powers are exhausted. I must rest.
Holy shit, that poison dealt a lot of damage. Damn. Oh. Look what we have here. A peasant with a sword. Thinking to be a hero, are you? I need to use that tone of voice, my good sir. Oh dear, did I offend you stinking peasant sensibilities? Oh, what a dreadful man I must be. That's enough. If you insist on insulting me, I have no choice but to answer you with force. Let's see what color your guts are under all that tin work. Get fucked. I didn't even lose reputation or anything from that. Just killed a dickhead. What a random place to put that encounter in. Then again, I've run into some pretty random places while just going out of the way. The game world is actually pretty well populated with little quests and exploration locations like that. Normally in a game like this, I feel like you do a lot more pointless exploring. Okay, what the hell do these elixirs do? Do they remove conditions, maybe? Oh, they're temporary resistance boosts. I see. If you're fighting elemental enemies. I feel like it would have been better to just call them resistance potions. I mean, you have strength potions as well. I've explored this place pretty thoroughly. Maybe the teleporter is just above the village then. Maybe it's not accurate to the map at all. I think I've run into a few teleporters that weren't accurate. The amount of skills that I have. I keep waiting for one of these scarecrows to come alive. Mad. Mad to come back. I hope no one saw you. Bloody hells, I'm becoming a nervous wreck. Confronted your friend Crawler and did unto him as he had done unto others. The assassin has dead as Mice's sense of charity. You can relax at least for a while. By the merciful gods, my chances for the next week or so have improved a lot thanks to you. Maybe it will give me time to get away, but I doubt it. On Genesis' order, the Assassin's Guild will hunt me across Riverland and back again, but you've bought me a little more time, friend. For that I am very grateful. Rest in peace. Sorry, slip of the tongue. What I wanted to say was good luck, my friend. You've got the wits to survive. I hope. Oh. Poor guy. Oh, he's dead as fuck. Do these scarecrows have glowing heads? Well met, stranger. I seldom get visitors these days. What with these eerie goings-on at night? Even my brother farmers stay away. Tell me more about these eerie goings-on you mentioned. That abbey to the north is cursed. It's no coincidence that people are avoiding the place like the plague. But just lately it's got much worse. The curse is spreading. At night I'm awakened by ghostly voices that mutter and moan things I can't understand. And in the morning the cows give soured milk. I didn't think such a thing was possible. Ghostly voices. This is a windy valley. Are you sure you're not simply letting your imagination run away with you, my friend? It's definitely not the wind. They are audible words. Though they make no sense to me. The voices start as whispers, barely audible. Then they crow until you can hear them even if you're locked in the indoor privy with blankets wrapped around your head. And if you look out the window, you can see dark shapes dancing horribly in the moonlight. Dark shapes. They're not human, and sometimes I can see the crimson glowing of their demonic eyes. They're undead creatures from the cursed abbey, I'm certain of it. Perhaps I should take a look at this cursed abbey. If you do, you're as good as dead. All kinds of horrors lurk in that abbey. The old duke once sent a squad of soldiers in there. None returned. But those outside heard the screams of their dying for days after. The undead tortured them all to death, so they say. You're an odd fellow. Tell me a little about yourself. My name's Finn. I moved out here and became a farmer years ago after my sister, my only family, died of pneumonia in the river town. Poor girl. Selling herself on the gold streets didn't do for her, you know. She'd have loved living out here in all this greenery. I can tell that you love your sister very much. I did. Father was killed in a knife fight 9 months before I was born, and my mother died the day I came into the world. God damn! So my big sis took care of me. She soldiered on, even though she was always ill and she couldn't stand the stinking alleys where she had to ply her trade. And this guy's life sucks. Time ago I used to be an adventurer like you. I met a lot of interesting people on the road. Yeah. Yes, those were wonderful times indeed. You've been an adventurer, but you're an old man. Adventurers don't get old and weak. They feel honorable grace before they get white hairs. I like your sense of humor, if you're joking, that is. Yes, it's true. I'm really a retired adventurer who's decided to spend the rest of his life on a peaceful farm. That's what I was thinking. I'd like to hear about one of your adventures. Well, let's see. I've been to many exotic places. Do you want to hear the tales of the Assassin's Hunt or the adventures at the Cursed Abbey? Tell me about the Assassin's Hunt. Several years ago I was hunted by a group of assassins. It was over a bad gambling debt or some such trifle. Anyway, I was walking down a dark Rivertown alleyway when 2 dropped down behind me and 2 in front of me, silent as death's laughter. They were, but I sensed they were there before they could strike. What happened next? I drew my twin pearl-handled scimitars and charged the 2 in front, caught them by surprise. They got used to the fat city merchants who cowered and offered bribes in the face of death. But I was a pawn killer, just like them. I got down the 2 of them in a single strike, low belly guts. The best way to take unarmored opponents down is restricted space, I've always found. But the other 2 were right on my back before I could jerk my swords free. What happened? Don't stop the story at the best part. A strange wizard appeared out of nowhere, standing over me as I was crouched, holding my swords out of the first 2 backstabbers. I thought it was another one of them, but the next moment the 2 remaining assassins were screaming pillars of flame. The wizard helped you out of trouble. Did he know you? Already said that he was a stranger to me. Don't interrupt. He looked very confused and walked past me without saying a single word. I stood in that alleyway, blood splashed everywhere, and lit by burning corpses, and I just couldn't believe my luck. I spent the rest of the night getting drunk, and the next morning, with a stinking hangover, I killed the bugger who sent the assassins after me. Damn. Cursed Abbey. One of the Duke Farrell's cronies paid me to take a sealed message into the dreadful Cursed Abbey. I hurried to get there and away as quick as I could. I'm a brave man, but that place has a very black reputation. But I was young and reckless in these days, otherwise I would have thought twice about such a mission, then spat it back in the fop's face. Fop's face. Anyway, I realized my mistake when I passed through the ancient portal. Damn place was crawling with the undead. I never could stand walking corpses, they just ain't natural. Well, the stinking undead attacked me, but I was too quick for them to lay a rotting hand on me. Luckily I'd brought a large vial of holy water with me. I bought it off a young priest. But you used a vial of holy water to get rid of the creatures. Who's telling this story? May I ask, you or me? Anyway. Yes, I sprayed the holy water over them and it burned them away like vitriol. They vanished like wax mannequins in a baker's oven. I dropped that sealed message on the staircase, gods alone know who or what it was for, and left that cursed place like a rat out of a dog kennel. Never been back since, and never will again either, if I can help it. There is that church that we could go to. Maybe I could get some holy water from the priest there. Are you working on one of the farms? Smell that clean country air. You know, I've always dreamed about settling down in the country. Now at last I've done it. I'm still strong enough to keep up with the farm work, and sometimes when I want to relive old glories, I tell Buzz the stable boys some of my adventures. Good lad, that. Imagination bigger than his head. More about Buzz. You can find Buzz over in the stables. He's a decent bucko. Grew up in the farmlands and has never left this area in his whole life. I once showed him a map of the Dark Forest and he told me that he didn't know there was a world outside the dukedom. Never been setting that the boy straight. There's a potential there, you know. I'll make an adventure out of the lad yet. I'll go get some coffee. Okay, let's continue looking for this teleporter. I'm really surprised that I haven't found it yet. Well met, stranger. Hugh Delabere at your service. I used to be a fine tailor before I moved to the farmlands. How can I help you? From the look of your clothes, I gather you're a humble farmer these days. You should be looking down your nose at me. I have to work in these fields from sun up to sunset. You can't wear a silken vest in the stables, you know. When I'm finished with work for the day, I put on clothes which are more stylish. Looking for work. Do you need a helping hand? The harvest looks like it will be a disaster, and even the village elders do not understand why. If we don't find a solution, we'll have to move to river town simply to survive the winter. What happened to the harvest? It all started with the corn getting a strange greenish color to it, not a fungus, something nobody had ever seen before. After 3 days, my cornfield was a swamp of decay. There sickened a body just to look at. Of course, we couldn't sell the corn, and now my other crops are showing the same symptoms. Mine ain't the only farm that's been stricken around here, not by a long shot. Do you have any suspicions? Are you suggesting someone poisoned the fields? That would be terrible, insane. Everyone knows that if war breaks out this year, we'll need every mouthful of food from the harvest. War? What kind of war are you talking about? The orc war bands are gathering in large numbers to the southeast, and the ducal army plans to attack them before they can invade us. War against the orc raiding parties. Sounds like an opportunity to pick up some light mercenary work. No offense, chum, but you don't know what you're talking about. You haven't spoken to the scouts who've been down there. I have. The orc warbands are big, no scratch that, they're huge. And they're getting bigger by the day. It's said the orc tribes haven't gathered in such numbers since they aided us against the damned age. The age of chaos. Nobody believes that the dwarves or the elves will help us this time either. Any human army we can master might be fighting odds of 10s to 1. That's not a war, it's a last-ditch defense. How can you be sure that the elves and dwarves won't fight against the orcs with us? It's well known that both those people have got their own troubles just now, and human relations have been none too steady. With any of the other races of late, anyway, the elves and dwarves don't see much difference between humans and orcs. A pigskin, pink or green. The pigskin is what they say to us. Of us. Perhaps they're hoping we'll wipe each other out. Left in from the general store asked me to deliver this order bill to you by hand. Easier said than done, my friend. Until we can solve the problem of the poison fields, we can't ship grain to anyone. If it's a crop disease of some sort, we might spread it across the river. Just curious, what sort of clothes do you wear after your day's work? I love to wear exotic clothes. For example, I'm very fond of knee-length robes worn high elf fashion. A couple of weeks ago I bought myself a white tunic that goes just perfectly with a robe of indigo silk. I made myself. My dear, you should see me in it under a red sunset. Well, anyway, it's good to get out of this rough burlap clothing. That's all I can say. Time to go, I think. No judgment. Greetings, stranger. I'm very busy just now. I suggest that you talk to my husband, Hugh. He likes talking to strangers. He was once a famous tailor, you know. He's seen much of the world in his day. What's going on? The harvest looks like it will be a catastrophe. The corn has grown well enough, but it's got some sickness that makes it inedible. We'll have to work very hard to survive this winter. It would break my heart if we had to abandon our farms and move to river town. Tell me more about the harvest disaster. My Hugh is the main man trying to find a way to save the harvest. He's sort of an unofficial leader around here. Our corn takes on a greenish color after 3 days suddenly dies off that rots within hours. If you want to help us, then you should talk to Hugh. Can you tell me anything more about your husband, Hugh? Hugh's a good man, but he can waffle on sometimes. Before he settles down in the valley, he worked as a tailor for most of the noble families in Verdistis. The clothes he makes for sale are the best in the valley. Local people pay a high price for a set of them. Let's see what else. Well, he knows a lot about the other races, orcs, elves and dwarves especially. Comes from all the traveling he did before we were married. Oh, just one thing. He likes to wear funny clothes of an evening. A bit feminine if you catch my drift. Don't be shocked if you come calling after sundown. He's all man in bed though. I'll witness to that. Okay. But why did Hugh give up on his job? It seems as if he had a great future in Verdistis. Yes, well, Hugh fell out with one of his clients. So he tells me, a gracious lady who particularly enjoyed Hugh's ministerings while her husband was away. She got jealous of his other customers, if you catch my drift, threatened to call the Assassin's Guild down on his head if he didn't promise to tailor just for her. My Hugh decided he needed a bit of country life and moved, secretly, out here. Best luck for me. I met him while he was building his farm, and now I've got him all to myself. A real woman needs no assassins to hold off a good man. Now I want to come here after sunset. That's actually cool if they do that. Have them change clothes.
My head hurts. No more magic for now. I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something.
Oh, guess I'm getting near the cursed abbey. How the hell have I not found this teleporter yet? Well, it looks like it's above the inn, next to a field. That it? That? Oh, it's hidden. Oh, it's there. And that's some shit. Okay. Let's go clear the trolls first. I think I want to visit the church before I go into the cursed abbey, in case I can get some holy water. No, right there. What are we here? You a stupid head to enter my realm, little piggy human. Who are you? Who are you, little short ass say? Big king of trolls. Never heard of you, your majesty. Since when did the trolls develop a monarchical system? Why do you attack innocent passers-by, sir? Biggie wiggy humans took my bridge. Now trolls cannot ask for free donations of coins anymore. So you were stopped from robbing travelers. My heart bleeds for you. Go find a better trade, ugly. You know very well that you had no right to take a bridge toll. You stupid as mudfish. You not know might make right. We mighty one. Kill you now. Take coins from your chewed bones.
My powers are exhausted. I must rest. It's no more magic for now.
That's actually a tough troll.
Excellent.
No troll toll for them.
I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something. I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something. I'm overloaded. I'll have to drop something.
Oh, what is breaking? My dagger. Let's fix that. I can find a repair. Oh, it's nice to have that ability. Where's homie? Another troll problem you had in this area. I've dealt with it for you. You're safe to go about your daily business. 7 dancing gods. You've slain all the trolls. You're chestering. No, wait, listen. The birds have returned. It seems to me that even the rotten smell of those foul trolls is lessening. Friend, you're amazing. You must be the bravest fighter in the dukedom. How about a little material gratitude, friend farmer? I risked my life for you, remember? Trolls have caused us much trouble. Their destruction is easily worth this bag of coins. I only wish I had more to give you, but no, you will never lack a welcome in this homestead. By the good gods. Trisha will dance around the moon when she hears that those beasts are dead. She lived in terror that she or I would be carried off one day. Come visit us this midwinter and she'll cook you a feast such as will be remembered by the folk 100 years hence. Sweet. Free food. Okay, let's go talk to Reginald. Good Reginald, your son's death is avenged. I've slain all the trolls. You've slain those foul creatures. Can't believe it. Thank you, my friend. I feel somehow relieved. It's as if an invisible weight has been lifted from me. The knowledge that my loss cannot happen to another somehow gives me new strength. I'll go what my friends have exhorted me to do, start a new life. But for now, I must rest a little to gather new strength. Thank you again. Are you feeling any better? Maybe. It will take some time till I laugh again. The painful memories are still there, but at least I have hope now. Need any clues you can think of to help me catch your cattle thief? Reasonably sure that the thief must live hereabouts. Leads. Okay. They're actually gonna be in the farm. let's sell all this equipment. Get some medium potions. Oh, have I not equipped them? Carefully. Oh yeah, I found that in the dark forest. Still a long while away from being able to equip that, but I might keep it in my inventory. This is dagger. +6 to agility, +6 to intelligence, +2 offense. Poison dagger. Wizard's long dagger of weapon poisoning. Oh, poison weapon +1. That is pretty nice, but it doesn't have good base damage, fortunately. Okay. Well, let's head to the church next. Oh, here we go. Tailored old chest. Ooh. Random bat. Oh, Lich. Okay, I might need some strength potions. A way bigger threat. Probably should have grabbed a resistance potion as well. Need to use a scorpion as well. Holy shit, what was that?
My powers are exhausted. I must rest.
Stop with that fucking lifesteal! Jesus. Holy book. It's possible to get a lifesteal spell for your own, actually. Curious. The mage thing. Life Leech. Drain the vitality from your opponent and add it to your own reserves. Target loses 10% of his vitality points. Targets with spiritual resistance over 10 are immune. Oh, that would be fun as well. You could do like a vampire kind of build. So many fun builds you could do with this game. That's always an amazing mark of an RPG when I start to think of other builds that I could potentially do. Who is there? Oh, I thought they had found their way in here. What brings you to this forsaken place, stranger? Stranger, I'm no stranger to you. You're the damn priest who wanted my head cut off in Stormfist Castle. Now I recognize you. You nearly got Duke Chance killed by your incompetence. Incompetence, hardly. I just didn't feel like protecting that pain in the ass Duke. Oh really, I'll have you know that that little pain in the ass is the only hope for us to survive. Janus is the divine one. What is this place? You are in the secret library of this church. Nobody knows of it, so I would appreciate you keep silent of it. Oh, we're supposed to be somewhere else. What is going on here? It all started a few days ago. The howling, the ghostly appearances, and now Father Danus was killed. Where will this all end? Mentioned howling. Can you explain this to me? We often hear screams of pure pain. It is awful. I will never forget the first time I heard it. I nearly jumped out of my robe. I was horrified. There's something about ghostly appearances. Can you give me some more information? Yes, ghosts appearing out of nowhere, coming to hunt us. Oh, why are they doing this to us? What can you tell me about this Father Danos? Father Danos, he was a good worker, always performed his tasks on time. Not like that boy Vinny that has been with us for some time. I don't know what we will do with him. Who is this Vinny? Vinny is a boy who we took in our church some time ago. He doesn't have any family and I was wandering the streets of Rivertown for quite some time. He doesn't have any manners. It will take us a long time to get that boy back on track. Do you have any idea what is causing the events here? The only thing I can come up with is a desecration of this holy church, but I don't see how. We have been performing the rituals every day as they have been performed for the past 100 of years. I have been studying the books here to see if we aren't forgetting something, but I can't find anything. Alright, but be careful. Strange things are happening here. During the Age of the Damned, a strangely designed ship landed on the northern coast of Rivellin. Aboard was an old man called Rugenol. When the demons and the wizards of Damned Land laid siege to Rivertown, Rugenol offered his services to Duke Dylan Ferrell. Rugenol was a man of great knowledge and had voyaged far in both body and mind. He showed the other healers how to communicate with the source, and how to use its power to heal the wounded and the sick. After the war against the Damned was won, the Duke honored Rugenol and bestowed on him the official title, the First Healer. Rugenol was grateful, but immediately left with his acolytes to teach those in other countries about the wondrous source. Mass wine chest. Ooh. The lizard scholar and seer Toldane was the first chronicle to divine the recent history of Rivellin in 4 separate ages of between 400 and 600 years each. These ages are the Age of Deception, the Age of the Damned, the Renaissance, and the Age of Chaos. Toldane also predicted that after the Age of Chaos, our present time period, time of great troubles would befall the 7 races. He called this 5th time period the Age of Lies.
I haven't found the right key for this lock.
Damn. No wine for me. Ah, you're back. Oh yeah, because he ran into this earlier. But I guess his model reset for some reason. Oh, there might be a skill book here. Dark Forest, the place of spirits, dryads and talking trees. Written by Florin Dungelpan. Magic Elven Forest is home for a lot of mysterious creatures and phenomena. The author describes his meetings with wood spirits, dryads and talking trees. Unfortunately, this is obviously a... Ah, read this one. The Gods Are Dead, written by Cosimo. According to the author, the gods died 41 years ago of boredom. Children of the Night, on how to create undead followers by Nerakis. Draconic, the language of the dragons by Narablis. This author studied the complex language of the dragons. Unfortunately, human tongues are physically unable to pronounce a single word of Draconic. What will happen to our society if the divine one? Just read that one. Can we trust the clerics? Corruption in the Name of the Gods by Cecil Winbarn. An openly blasphemous book accusing the Church of the Seven Gods of hypocrisy and political corruption. The writer ends with a call for a religious reformation. The Golden Church. Just what does the Church of the Seven Gods do with all the gold donated by the common people? Another book for the Church's blacklist of blasphemous writings. The author has a point, though. The Rights of Orc. A treatise on the inalienable rights of the downtrodden yet noble greenskin race by Tom Paine. The author of this book, a human, claims the orcs were effectively forced into the recent raids and war against the other races. He argues that the orcs had little choice because of the illegal expansion of other races into their traditional tribal hunting grounds. Especially guilty of this are the humans. He claims he ends with a call for racial understanding and an end to the illegal expansion of settlements in the orc territories. That's an interesting angle. The Naughty Little Secrets of the Monks. When Holy Monks Doff Their Pure Habits by Brother Rowan. These pornographic tales are all pretty unbelievable. Either the author had a wild imagination or the local prostitutes guild should have offered the Abbey monks a discount for being such regular and fervent customers. Holy War by Adanor. The author of this book describes the political involvement of the Church of the Seven Gods in the petty wars of the last three centuries. When I Met the Gods by Virakid. The word blasphemy is stamped in big red letters on all pages, making it very difficult to read. The Truth About the Cursed Abbey by Adanor the Elf. The author describes the reason why the abbey and all its monks were cursed. When the abbey was built, the monks were rich, powerful, arrogant, and ruthless. They hired the services of a famous engineer to protect the cellar of their abbey with the most deadly traps. No one should even ever steal anything from them or find out about their secrets. After the engineer finished his work, the monks decided not to pay him. Not only to spare them payment, but also to protect the secrets of the trap protection, so they locked him up in the cellar of the abbey to let him die. With his last breath, the engineer cursed the monks so their souls should never leave this place, not even after they died, and there is saying, the engineer's soul is also bound to this prison, still awaiting the well-deserved payment for his work. Interesting. I wonder if I can just pay him off when I get there. The Black Cult, More Powerful Than the Gods by Suleima. The author writes about a faction that worship powerful demons instead of the gods. Part of the book seems to consist of dark prophecies describing a final battle between the gods and the mortal races. Against the Lord of Chaos, his demonic minions, Suleima predicts the gods will lose.
I can't use that.
Why Our World is Circling the Sun, written by Galilei the Imp. The author was obviously mad. He claims our world goes round the sun, not vice versa. Couldn't he use his eyes? It's obvious that the sun circles around the world. Galilei the Imp. Yeah, nothing hidden there. Huh, there really wasn't anything down here. Really surprising. God of the Demon, join us and see the nether pits of hell in comfort by Gat Ulu, another demon cult. Here the author promises a cult member power in life and privilege treatment in hell when they die. You wonder if she cleared this deal with the Lord of the Chaos before she wrote the book. Cthulhu. Kid just pissed in the mass wine chest. What the hell is going on here?
Outstanding.
Ooh, level up. Gonna get... Identify no creature, true sight. Skin of poison. Applying a poisonous salve to your body yields 10 poison charges. Strength of poison depends on the type of poison. Coat your body in poisonous salve, bringing damage to any that strike you. Evade trap. That might be useful when I'm going to the Abbey, actually. Yeah, let's grab that.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Delicious. I mean, that's just basically white wine, you know? Where the hell is that kid? I saw a boy being in a golden chest in front of the altar. What? But Vinny, now it's clear to me that all this time the little miscreant has been peeing in the mass wine. Of course the spirits that live in this place got enraged by this pure act of desecration. Thank you for informing me about Vinny's heretic actions. I have sent him away immediately. Now everything can return to normal. Here, take these gold pieces as a reward for helping me out. You know where Vinny went? Probably he's roaming the streets of Rivertown again. If you really want to find the miscreant, I suggest you look in the poor area. That's where I found him. That's a hell of a way to get cursed. Pissing in a chest of mass wine. Oh yeah, did he actually have, like, holy water? No. Could buy a bottle of poison, though. Apple. Vinny is my favorite medieval name. Just a random Italian kid. Yeah. Pretty sure every mafia movie and game has to have a character called Vinny. It's like having a Russian character called Ivan. Or Dmitri. Greetings, got some coin you could spare for a poor orphan. Aren't you that boy that was peeing in the mass wine in the church? Yeah. I had to do something so they would throw me out of there. You think I was gonna stay there and wear that girl's dress all the time? Oh no, I prefer living in the streets. You don't happen to have any money you can spare? I hear you. Wouldn't want to live there myself. Uh-huh. Do you have some gold pieces to spare or not? Take this coin. Oh, a coin. Are you sure you don't want to split it in half? You little shit. What do I get if I... Oh, there's no option anymore. Oh well. I did get punked when I tried to give money to those kids in Verdistis. They tried to swarm me. Okay, I guess Cursed Abbey is next. And that series is such a train wreck. First game is amazing and then it just keeps dropping further and further. until 3 is just unplayable. Which is a shame because the story was pretty sweet. Yeah, I really enjoyed the intro of the third one, but the game turned completely unplayable. Even the options menu didn't work properly.
To the Cursed Abbey, north.
It was okay, but it wasn't the first game. The first game was amazing. I would recommend that to anyone. Except for the racing mission.
This surely is a creepy place.
Oh, it's got these steel warriors. Okay, I can actually deal some damage against these now. They're like steel skeletons. God, these archers are the worst. Oof. Teleporter is here. Nice. Don't have a lot left.
powers are exhausted. I must rest.
Oh fuck! Did a crit on me? Yeah, there wasn't really anything interesting there anyways.
My head hurts. No more magic for now.
Oh shit! Okay, wasn't expecting the lich. Okay, that was a much weaker lich.
I can't cast them myself.
Fuck, my dagger broke. Fix it mid-combat. Oh, hold on, this is just taking me all the way around again. Thought that it was a bit smaller building for a moment, but no. But it's just one huge abbey building. strength potion.
Fantastic. Excellent.
My powers are exhausted. I must rest.
Okay. Well, let's start exploring the abbey. Steel skeletons were basically just fighting Necron.
My head hurts. No more magic for now.
What's that? Well, I hope I'll find a book for Bless here. Even in the forest there lived a witch called Yar Germain. Her beauty and intelligence were unmatched in the realm, and at the age of 32, Yar Germain decided to spend the rest of her life in the solitude of the forest. Legend has it that she befriended a mighty spirit who lived in the forest, and she became his lover and gave birth to his child. Sadly, Yar Germain's newborn boy was ugly and looked more like a beast than a man-child. His whole body was covered in brown fur, and as the boy grew up in the forest, he looked more and more like a terrifying animal. He killed innocent people who ventured too near to Yar Germain's hut, and so she decided to end her son's pitiful existence. Once the spirit discovered what she had done, he strangled her. Now he haunts the area around Yar Germain's hut with the spirit of his son beside him. Steel Guardian. Good dagger, but it's not in my damage range.
Excellent.
I don't have a key that fits this lock.
Oh. Her helmet with spirit resistance. Steel Conjurer. Ugh. Yeah, fuck that. Not fighting that thing yet. Lion's long dagger of hammering voices. Spiritual damage. Oof. Oh yeah, I could check if they have any armor that, or anything that gives me lockpicking. 56 grand crossbow. It's not even that good. How long do I have until the next lockpick? 90. 3 levels and I can upgrade my lockpicking. could explore the sewers a bit more. Maybe if I could find some lizards, they might have some nice daggers. They do have a lot of assassins. I still haven't found the Assassin's Guild. If it is actually something that I can join. Master Summoner Pack. Ooh, Life Leech and Banish. Strength Necklace. Flesh. Lightning Fire Resistance. Actually, let's go talk to Rob about the sewers. See what we have going for that storyline. I need to know how to get into Stormfist Castle without being seen. Can you help me? Of course I can. In fact, I know of several entrances, all using Rivertown secrets. See, sewers. Here, I'll show them on your map. The safest way to get to many of them is using the entrance in the cellar of one of our houses. Go to Line in Rivertown's port quarters, and use this key to unlock the hatch located in the cellar of his house. Ah. So this guy never just sells anything, even though he has dialogue about selling. Right. We must come together before two must be sacrificed. At the loss, you will retain one and win the holy power. Oh, fuck! He had it trapped. Gotta respect that from the Thieves Guild master. He knows his fellows. Didn't seem like there was even anything of worth in there. Or go to the Merchants Guild. Let's see if the gods have anything to say. I could go check out the Dwarven Forge, see if they have any weapons. Have there been any troubles lately? Maria! It feels so nice to spend the night in a warm bed and a roof over your head. The guildmaster has even invited me to dinner. I wanted to rent or even buy a house in Vertices, but I was told I need someone local to speak favorably on my behalf. This is true. You need a statement of good character. I will talk to Trevor on your behalf. I can get a house! At least you are feeling better. I'm interested in renting a house. Ah yes, Maria has spoken to me and she speaks most favorably of you. I would be happy to arrange for you to rent or buy a house in Vertices. In fact, we have a property recently available since Malcolm was removed. How much will it cost me? If you wish to rent the property, you must pay 1,000 gold a month. To buy the property outright will cost 30,000 gold. I mean, it's probably been like a month or two in game time. What is the point of buying the house outright? Wonder if there's a special risk, like a reward for buying the house properly. Maybe it gets you more reputation.
Sorry, I can't use that.
Oh, the scorpion is still here. It's killing something.
I can't cast out your spells.
They probably should have put up expiration time on those scorpions. You could probably farm a lot of XP to start the game by just going to a high level dungeon, leaving a couple scorpions there and then going AFK. Interesting that the lizards are a completely hostile race in this game, considering that they're a playable race in the original Sin 2. And they're like nobles in the original Sin games. Hitting a level in a bit.
Standing.
Nice. Getting more strength so I can get some better equipment. %73% chance of hitting a normal level 17 monster. Oh, nice. Assassin's Kiss.
Fantastic.
Max level. 50% chance of adding backstab damage to weapon. So half of my attacks should be backstabs now. It's the first skill that I've maxed out. Nice. Expensive drop. I could probably make the Summon Skeleton. Probably make the money for the house if I just sold those sockets. Ooh. Ooh, restoration. Why am I not able to pick it up? You're too far away? Or do I need telekinesis to grab that? Fuck. Can I go down there? Yeah, I might need telekinesis. Ooh. Yeah, I have a lot of these now. And these sewers are not safe. Zombies, giant spiders, bunch of lizards. I do wonder if these will lead me into the mansions so I can do some stealing. Yeah, I'm running out of mana, so I'm gonna have to leave. Or this note feature. Nice. Eating the fish reduces your mana. Oh. Huh. It turned me all the way to the beginning. Oh, that's the Stonefist Castle entrance there. So lines... Stonefist Castle treasure room. Now that sounds good to me. Thieves Guild entry to the sewers. Okay, okay. Oh, but I have to end it here today. Shorter stream today. On Thursday I'm gonna be... Or I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing some Gloomhaven with my friends, so I won't be streaming then, but I'm gonna do a stream on Saturday and Sunday as well. And Monday to Wednesday I'll be at the cabin, so it's gonna be a bigger break. But yeah, this game is always fun to play. I wish I had played this sooner. Everyone should play this, or at least everyone who enjoys RPGs. It's just aged so well. But yeah, see everyone for the next stream.